What's going on YouTube? I'm Scotch.
And I'm Sniff.
And we're Scotch and Sniff.
Okay, hear me out.
Dum dum dum.
We have a lot of opinions. Okay, some of you, I know, giant peat heads, you know what you like.
Or you might not know what you like because you've had so much peat that you lost your palate.
That's what I feel like that's accurate.
Facts.
But all the peat heads are like, I'm being attacked.
Yeah.
I'm being
Have it with a cigar. It's so good. The cigar kills your palate. It's not good.
They don't know that. There's no. It was aliens. So here we go. A lot of people are like, why do you hate peat so much? Especially on Instagram. And I'm always like, well, because peat tastes gross. Tastes like cat anus. And a lot of people are like, have you ever tried cat anus? And I'm like, well, you know, you got to live a little. And so here we are trying some peated whiskeys because it's fun to have opinions about stuff, but there's nothing I hate more than people who have an opinion about like Pappy Van Winkle 23, but have never tried it. So I have an opinion about peat. My brother has an opinion about peat because we try it. We try it a lot. People are always shocked to see that I have like 20, 30 bottles of peated whiskeys like Lefroy and like, Ardbeg and like all these other Colila. But the thing is, if you don't try it, you're not going to have a good idea to know. Like I knew the first time I smelled, we met up at Jack Rose with a friend. He walks over with a big brandy snifter of Colila. And I'm smelling it from where I'm seated and I wanted to vomit. And I knew then it was not for me. That's not the world of whiskey I wanted to get into. Yeah. And so today we're here to entertain you on the YouTubes with two brand new bottlings. This is kind of an uncorking video, and at the same time it's really just us. It's me. Well, it's just me just wanting to vomit on camera. But we're gonna open up an Ardbeg Blaaack. I know a lot of you guys who are Ardbeg fans were excited about that. Yay! And we're gonna open up an Ardbeg Beastie. I know a lot of you UK people were super stoked about it because you had to get it second after America, which is weird because it comes from right around the corner from you on an island. So we're gonna crack them open, give them a shot. I think we should crack them open, pour our glasses, try them, trade glasses, and then talk about it.
That's why I only brought two glasses.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, we don't even need two glasses. We could have mixed them together, and I still would have.
It probably would have been the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all Ardbeg. That's how I feel.
Be prepared for Band-Aids and iodine and betadine.
It's gonna be iodine. It's gonna be abandoned hospital beds. It's gonna be that's more than enough. It's gonna be abandoned hospital beds in a mental asylum. I just feel it. I just have that feeling. So one with the ScotchNSniff logo, definitely the Blaaack.
Ooh, look at the color difference.
The Blaaack is actually quite a bit darker.
The wee Beastie is only 5 years old. I wonder how long the
Sherry
Blaaack
cask
is.
influence. I'm not excited about
well,
this.
let's go for a nose.
Okay, like this is. I'll never forget the first time I opened a bottle of Ardbeg Corey Vrecken, right? 98 rated.
The worst of the worst.
I was actually headed to our video guy, Jason, right here. I was headed to his house, and I was like, I'm gonna go pick up a bottle from the store, and I saw there it was, 98 rated by Whiskey Advocate. And I was like, oh, I gotta get this. It's under $100, 98 rated. It's gonna be good. As soon as we crack it at his house, I'm like, first of all, rubber bands, iodine. I'm like, old hospital beds. I'm like, why does it smell like nasty potted meat that's been forgotten about in a freezer somewhere that hasn't worked in maybe a year?
That sounds tasty.
No, it sounds like Corey Vrecken.
Fry that up with some ham and eggs.
That is not edible. It's
So right off the bat, I'm getting
oh my gosh.
Ocean Spray. Ocean Spray.
I wish I was getting Ocean Spray.
With,
do you want to trade?
Not right now. Ocean Spray with some like rock minerality.
I'm getting
oysters.
Classic peat.
Slight burning, like you have some somebody just lit a cigar, matches in the background.
Quite a bit of brine.
It's good brine. There is a little bit of sweetness.
Zero sweetness. This is gonna be such a bad time.
Oh, I get some.
We do this for you, YouTube.
There's a pine tree in the forest.
I wish I had a pine tree. That sounds better than this smells.
You looked up and a pine.
Got you in your eye?
Just like, no, it ran right in your mouth. Yeah. And a little bug came in there too. Yeah. All the while, there's a bear in the background who's trying to stop a forest fire. And granted, you're right next to the ocean as well.
What is this, California?
All right, let's give this a taste. You're not gonna like this at
Listen. You know what this reminds me of? And I know all you Ardbeg peatheads are gonna be hating this in a second. The first time I tried Ardbeg 10, you get this little bit of sweetness, and you're like, oh, this is gonna be good. But in the time it takes you to think, oh, this is going to be good, you get the rest of what's in there. And you're just like, well, it was a nice sentiment for a second. H to the no. This is...
Do you want to describe some a little bit?
Nope. It's wood smoke at the very end. The beginning starts just a little bit of sweetness that I thought was going to be good. And then it immediately turns into what Ardbeg turns into, which is cat anus. It was a ton of cat anus. Did you try this?
You got to come up with a better description than cat anus.
That's
because
accurate.
I know you've never tasted cat anus.
You think?
That's terrible. No cats were hurt in the filming of this video.
2 cats were hurt in the filming of this video.
So the Ardbeg 5, I immediately get... Ardbeg does an amazing job of capturing a campfire. Somehow they just put it in that bottle. The fat esters from the alcohol somehow just soak up all of the campfire and like burning, I don't know, wood.
Creosote?
Creosote, yeah.
No, I'll give Lefroy campfires because Lefroy, not a fan.
No, this is...
Triple wood
You'll
campfire.
taste this. This is definitely a campfire and not like a burning, raging, fueling fire type thing that you would think peat is normally used for.
This is much darker in flavor then. You might get a little bit of some smoked almonds
what's the name
and
of
a
this?
touch of sweetness for a second, and then you're just going to get tons of black.
What's the name?
Cat anus black.
Dark black.
Black.
Yeah, and then I get like minerality, salinity.
I do get some salinity, I'll give you that. But
And
it's
then-
all on an island.
Then the iodine and the Band-Aids come in, and it's a strong finish with the Band-Aid.
That is the exact opposite of what's going on here. Like I said, a little bit of sweetness, almonds right off the bat, and then instant. You just take a deep dive into the black.
That sounds kind of good.
No.
Let's switch it up.
There's not enough water in the world. Everybody said that I'm gonna love this though. Everybody on Instagram was like, it's got this delicious sweetness to it, and it's younger, so it tastes better.
So this one actually smells.
This one smells
sweeter.
100 times better.
That's funny.
You know what's funny?
Smells a lot
That
better.
one doesn't smell sweeter compared to this. This actually smells not like rubber bands, but just like rubber, which actually smells better than that garbage over there.
So this one smells
I have to be careful to use the word garbage for descriptions anymore. Once we've had garbage, like
right
everything
because
is,
this doesn't actually smell like garbage or taste like wet
We had a whiskey
garbage.
that smelled like actual garbage. It was completely not whiskey.
So all I get is you have the ball of rubber bands that's just made out of rubber bands. I get a very, like a sweetly coated ball of rubber bands.
I'm not getting any sweetness in this at all, and I feel like everybody on Instagram lied to me. I am just getting one big ball of rubber. You know the ball of rubber bands you get in the office?
That's literally what I just said.
No, but I mean, like, you know the one in the office you get? And
Yeah,
like,
you pull
everybody
the
wants to
rubber
take one
bands off of it.
Yeah.
Or you put them back on and you
That's
build a bigger ball.
That's all
That's what I'm getting.
That's weird because
We just switched it and should be getting different things.
completely. We're ruined. That's it I'm getting on the nose, though. Otherwise, it's dreadfully boring. Okay. Hold up. Yes. No. God. Everybody was right on Instagram.
It hits at the end.
Horrible. Listen, all of my fellow Instagrammers who are over here on YouTube, or all you YouTubers who are watching this who said that I would like this, you were right.
This one
Holy
actually
crap.
elicited a reaction. Like,
Yeah,
I want to almost vomit.
Yeah, of course, because it's disgusting. But this, on the other hand, no. You talked about pine trees like it was a bad thing. Wait, I should preface this with, we lived in Florida for a little bit of our childhood, and I took a weird class called wilderness, whatever it was, and we got to do weird things like learn how to make a saw out of a palmetto tree. But one thing we did get to learn was how to take apart pine needles to eat the little bit of protein and actual like edible part of pine needles that's hidden behind the little like chuff or whatever it is back there. So you pull it off and then you eat some pine needles. So I'm not saying I spent a lot of time in 5th grade walking to the school bus eating pine needles, but I did, and I actually do enjoy them. So all of that,
But I did.
all of that to say, this does taste like pine trees, but minus having to rake pine needles. Dad was evil. Minus having to rake pine needles. Actually, the pine flavor in this is super good. It is a little peppery. It doesn't have much sweetness, which is weird because normally like that helps to counter all the peat stuff. But this is good, especially compared to that.
So off of this, I get a lot of soot, a lot of actual like I guess chimney smoke, and then I do get the almond type of like sweetness, orgy type flavor coming from it. And then there's
What
also
kind of flavor?
orgy. It's an almond flavored
You're gonna say
liqueur.
orgy, and I was like, orgy's not a flavor.
I mean, it can be.
They pack it right here in this Ardbeg. That's why the bottle looks bigger.
Have
'cause
enough
it's black.
kiwis or pineapples. It does look slightly larger in
It's
girth.
definitely got more girth.
It's got more girth. It's thick. We'll get a tape measure. We'll just do a rudimentary, like, yeah.
A little bigger.
But like, there is a slight sweetness after you get
Just
through
for a
all of it.
second.
It's very subtle. But
As opposed to this.
they both, and like I said, it did kind of turn my stomach. That was no joke.
Your face said it all.
Yeah, it
This
actually
though,
made me tear up a little bit.
What is? Maybe this is weird. So
Switch it up, because I think.
no, I'm not switching back. Like, that's not how any of this
Well, now I'm
works.
smelling a lot of sweetness from this.
Good, good. I hope you enjoy it.
No,
This on the other look, I can't switch back.
let me. Oh, my stomach is actually like, it's not good.
Here, let's try something that we haven't tried with these because because it's not gonna help.
So this is what's called becoming nose blind to something. I know you've seen it on commercials, but like it's actually happening. The initial impact of both of these whiskeys was so powerful that it probably like knocked out a couple sensors in our brains and in our noses.
Probably knocked out
Because now
everything.
I don't even smell kind of like the salinity and the rocks.
That's
in
why
the
there's
next
this
to the
common
ocean.
story that people have where to get used to drinking Ardbeg or Freud, you're supposed to drink them straight for 30 days until you make yourself like it.
There's a prescription.
But
to it.
so I know if you guys, Single Malt Alliance, a couple other people that I definitely have had DM me, for sure got into peated whiskeys that way. Listen to me. If you have to take it like a prescription for 30 days, you don't like it, all right? And you forced your body into succumbing to it. That's not liking peated whiskeys.
This is the Ardbeg 5?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
there's
added
some
a little water.
There's some
Just chew-
cakey sweetness to this. Like maybe like a not like a coffee cake, but a fruit cake. Like
So more boring cake, subtle cake,
but
less
like
serious
rich,
fruit flavors, but more
syrupy.
nutty.
Yeah.
This
Once you cut through all of the smoke and
this with water didn't get any better.
iodine, kippers.
All right, I'll give you this with water. It got better. Is it good? It's to the no. It's not good. It's horrible. And it's got even more wood smoke, which is not a good time either. But is it better than it was? Yes. And you know, I'm thinking if I pour an entire bottle of water in there, it's probably great. It's
Oh, I had to stomach that
a
down.
whole bottle of water is probably fantastic.
So if you drop the parts per million to like
one,
water?
1 to 1 part per million, it's probably delicious.
Oh man,
The lesson I'm learning here with the Blaaack is your face.
I was wrong. Like, I was wrong.
We switch again. I bet I like this one more.
Oh, I'm having heart. Somebody call somebody.
Heart palpitation, arrhythmia. Little myocardial infarction.
Oh man.
Oh, this is even more subtle with the. Oh, yeah, enjoy that. It's yours forever. Look at what you did, Ardbeg. You gave him an aneurysm,
Yeah.
a whiskeyism.
An aneurysm and an MI.
Nobody wants an MI.
No.
You'd be on the ground, clenching your chest. I'd be calling the, under CPR, call the police.
I'm getting heartburn.
That's what you smell? Heartburn? I don't even know what that smells like. You mean
What?
GERD?
How many times do we have to do this?
Just this last time, thank God. Listen, the Blaaack is trash. But this wee Beastie is my new favorite Ardbeg. I'm not joking you. I would drink this before I drank Dark Cove. And I love Dark Cove.
No,
It's the
you
only
won't.
Ardbeg that I like. I would drink this first. The pine, this is even better with water. This one, you don't even have to add a whole bottle. You can just add a couple drops, and it's super good.
I have a cramp that this.
Good, because this is wretched.
So
Anytime they put a sheep in the bottle, you think that's cat anus you're tasting?
no, that's cat. That's,
No,
I
it's
mean,
sheep.
That's sheep anus.
It's sheep anus.
So
oh my gosh.
I dare you to compare Dark Cove to this
No,
because it's not.
I can't side by side them. Here's the thing. This compared to this, I think is what's telling me, obviously this, because it's like voting in America, the lesser of two evils. That's all this is. It's not because either is good, because the answer, unless you're an Ardbeg peathead, is obviously neither.
This is torture. It's torture.
But if I had to pick a torture device, right? This is pulling out fingernails with a pair of pliers, and this is just a little car battery on the nipples. This isn't bad, okay? This is just little shock, no problem. Not bad at all. I'm okay with that. Pakistanis do that all day. We good.
We good.
This is good. I'm okay with this.
So this
You like this?
No, I do not. This is definitely
The winner.
the winner of the two for sure. I'm surprised because I thought because it's a younger variety that it would have been stronger in flavors.
Same.
But it's actually more enjoyable than this one.
Which is another testament to the fact that you can't go by any hard and fast rules in whiskey. If you really want to know what a whiskey tastes like, you have to judge every bottle on its own.
You gotta give it a try.
So, with all of that said, any of you people out there who like Ardbeg Blaaack,
We got a bottle waiting for you.
I feel so sorry for your family.
Like,
The wee Beastie, could you imagine like this beast killing this sheep? That's what's really going on here, and that's okay. But
they should have like
I
a
kind of want to try the wee Beastie versus Ardbeg now because I'm curious.
Ardbeg 10.
No, Ardbeg Dark Cove. Now I'm
No,
curious.
it's gonna lose. Ardbeg Dark Cove actually tastes good. Wee Beastie, you're just tasting
I
it
like
compared to
pine
this.
needles. And that's true.
Yeah.
All right, so yes, like,
Comment.
comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully it doesn't involve any peated whiskeys like
Please, dear
this.
God. Please, dear God.
This was
Difficult to get
let's
through.
never do this again.
Birth defects for sure.
I hope that your twin boys are the only ones you're gonna have, because I
have
can't
any more.
have children now.
Yeah, you're done.
That's it. They're dead. They're all dead.
You
all
might
of
as
them.
well just tie it in a knot.
I hope you like dead baby jokes. Oh my gosh. This will do it for you. Have you tried this?
Yeah.
If you drink this, it'll literally, it's on a knot right
My
now.
insides are coming out.
That's why I tied mine in a knot so they can't get out.
That's why I wear a trash bag underneath here. Ooh, that's bad, man.
It's so
I actually
bad.
have a cramp.
It's so bad.